Well, hello everybody. It's a very familiar menu song, and you know what that means. It can only mean one thing. We've got more Mario Kart 8 Deluxe for you tonight. Oh, God. What have we come to? It's like multiple kart streams in 1 month. It's almost like PAX is right around the corner, because it is. How about that? Welcome in, everyone. You're watching Hypocritic GG, streaming exclusively on Twitch and YouTube. I'm Lou, Cheatspeak, and we have a lot of kart for you here tonight, so we are going to get straight into it. And by a lot of kart, I mean like an hour and a half worth of kart before I have to scram for the night, because your boy is very under the gun trying to get everything done between work and hippos and whatnot for PAX West, because it starts in like 3 days. My lord, we have all our coverage plans worked out. We have all these amazing things ready to go for you over the course of the 4-day. I'm going to move you over a little bit. Come on closer this way, y'all. Thanks. We have a lot planned for you, and the coverage is comprehensive. The number of games on display will be immense. We'll be bringing you potentially more interviews and coverage and gameplay than you've seen to date at any of the conventions that we've covered, going back a couple of years now. And of course, it'll be our first time in Seattle for PAX West, so you get to see all of our, discovering it in real time, which is an exceedingly rare situation to be in on the convention circuit, which if you've spent any time on said convention circuit. So we're very excited. Of course, we've been bringing you the road to... I think I took the ad down. No, I didn't. There it is. We've been bringing you the road to PAX West all August long, so it's been convention-centric streams and content focused on relaying parts of the PAX experience to you in stream form. Part of that has been, especially for Mario Kart, there's a lot of tournaments that happen at PAX for new games, retro games especially, and your boy is front and center when Mario Kart 8 is involved. So what better way to properly train for that and get all my rage out privately than to do it. Oh, did he? Yeah, he blue shell baited. That's fun. Then to do it right here, right now. Training in front of your eyes. This is my last... Oh, it's close. I'm getting distracted by the gameplay. My goodness. But it's been all about kind of conveying the fun of the convention. So some retro or party games that are popular, we reviewed like Fusion Frenzy and Bare Butt Boxing as sort of an encapsulation of the indie game experience as well as the retro game experience you have at PAX. A lot of streams like the Jackbox night we had on Sunday and multiple Mario Kart 8 streams to convey, the fun that you have on the show floor, the big Jackbox booth that at least PAX East always has, sort of tangential to the actual show itself. All of these great things culminating in this and us flying out to Seattle early Thursday morning to prep for what promises to be a fantastic show for all of you. So very, very glad to have you with us. Hope you're excited about all the content that we're going to be bringing you over the next week plus. Make sure you're subscribed on YouTube. Make sure you're following on Twitch for up-to-the-minute, everything. For most of the long-form content, you're going to want to make sure you're on YouTube if you're not already. Twitch will, of course, carry all of our live content as well as YouTube, so you're not missing out. It's going to be good stuff. Of course, as we always do when we play Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, you'll be able to vote for the tracks that we play right here on camera in front of you. Normally, we would just have you put either the name of the track or 1, 2, 3, or 4 going left to right. Left to right. But I voted for Wildwoods to kick us off because Wildwoods is important and we need more Wildwoods in our lives. And you can't disagree with me, chat. But normally you will get to pick. You can also play with us if you so choose. ! Friend code or ! FC. In the chat, we'll give you our Switch friend code. Friend us. We'll add you and you can join in our online lobby. We don't do kind of private lobbies just because we don't have the streamer volume and typically the viewer volume to have a really healthy kind of private lobby. In case you were wondering. But we're rolling here. And by rolling, I mean rock and rolling on Rock Mountain. See how clever I was just there? It's the kind of improvised content that you can expect and come to love from us or tolerate. We're going to be at the mercy of that green, maybe. No, we're good. They've got the coin. Do we risk it? Yep, not enough reaction time for them, so we take it first. Always risky, you know. Not a guarantee. Lord knows how hard it is to hold first place consistently. Have it stolen away lap 3, rogue blue shell coming out. I'm happy with the 2 defensive items, so we're just going to go straight here. I don't know where they came from. What could this be? Full Metal resubbed. Hold, please. Well, I'll take a look at this right after. Ooh, that's 2 horns for them. That's almost impressive. They have a red shell in back 2. What the hell are these item drops that they're getting a Super Bowl, or a Super Bowl? Ooh, did they get blue shelled anyway? That'll teach you. And another horn. How many horns are out? It's a horny kind of game. I had to burn mine just there. And we went over the item, which we committed to that hang glider path early on. Did anyone hit my banana? They did. Got a lot of buffer room for that. So this is good. This is good. Now the question is, I held that. Probably shouldn't have, because that's susceptible to getting booed now. But we can do this. We can get rid of it here. Hold that. And we're good. Here comes the blue shell. It's going to be too late. And we lock in first to start. Good start, baby. Ooh. All right, what did Full Metal come in here with? I got a Cosmic Brownie, and it's yummy. That is all. Full Metal. They're subscribed for 42 months. Currently on... Did you get 42 months at once? Can you do that? Currently on a 26-month streak, or is that all across all time? I should learn how Twitch works, shouldn't I? As always, thank you so much for the support, and cannot wait to see you and our friends. That's all time. Okay, I was like, there's no way you can do 42 months at once. That would be ludicrous. Give us a quick vote here, chat. Throw 1, 2, 3, or 4 in the chat to vote for what you want. 1 is Ninja Hideaway, 2 is Ribbon Road, 3 is Vancouver Velocity, 4 is random. First one in there gets it. 26 months. That is incredibly impressive. That is over 2 years. And good Lord, do we appreciate the support. That is true dedication. All right, no votes. We're going Vancouver Velocity here. Need the practice on the tour tracks, since we're going into what is potentially a maximum of 4 Mario Kart 8 Deluxe tournaments that we have to compete at. 42-month, about the timeline of my marriage. No, we're gonna have a fun weekend at PAX West. We're gonna forget about the troubles of the world that ail us, the pains and the drags of everyday life and adulting, and we're gonna go to Mario Circuit 3, because why not just make me real sad? Hit me with it. Heather is doing a full cosplay. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we're gonna have some accompaniment at PAX West, some longtime friends of the channel and longtime friends in real life. So that's always exciting. Gotcha. Not today, Pain. Remember when they bonked into the wall to try to steer around the blue shell and get it to go to me, but they didn't trigger it in time? That was fun. I'm gonna start dragging this. So it used to be... Do you remember on the Wii U? Or on, I think, if you, yeah, even if you were playing with, like, the Wiimote and the Nunchuck's analog stick had divots. Like 8 divots that kind of corresponded to the directions on it. If you tilted the control stick down and to the left or down and to the right, you would enjoy that single coin. You would, that's the optimal timing for, and the optimal angle to charge up a drift. So it's a little harder to do on the Switch because you don't have those divots, so you have to kind of know the angle to press it down at. But I always thought that was fun, that when you were using the Wiimote and the Nunchuck and you had the divots in those controllers, that was the exact angle you needed to use in order to optimally charge. Oh, God. Ooh, she got around me. Okay, we might still take this because of her being a little too aggressive on that turn, and she got red shelled anyway. We got it. Okay. You see this a lot in Kart. You've probably, if you follow along with Kart at all, you've probably heard the term bagging. If you haven't, that's where you intentionally kind of stay behind in 10th, 11th, 12th place and farm items at the back. So kind of sit on single item boxes, get intentionally good items, play up, try to time it with a lightning shock, and through good gameplay, kind of smuggle items up to the top and cheese it almost, where you intentionally hang back, get bad items, and win the game on the last lap by kind of good timing and you know, item smuggling and those kinds of things. I hate bagging, personally. Give us a vote, by the way, chat. 1 is Rosalina's Ice World, 2 is Coconut Mall, 3 is Berlin Byways, and 4 is random. But you see that a lot. And you'll often see players who bag time up their stars or their bullets as closely as possible to when they're predicting a shock to come out or a lightning bolt to come out. So you saw there, you know, they happened to be in star mode when the lightning went off. That enabled them to overtake me with not a ton of items left in the tank, if any. So they locked in the victory there. And it does happen. You know, you're in star mode, you're in bullet mode, maybe you bumped up to like 4th or 5th, and then you just cruise once that shock hits. And it's a little frustrating to contend with. You, from like a sportsmanship perspective, you want to naturally, you know, play to the best of your ability and you know, try to hold top position. There's obviously strategy involved in not doing that and strategically inserting yourself into first by the end of the race. But I've always found it goes kind of counter to the spirit of the game, if that makes sense. You little. Did they draft me? I love the music here, by the way. Ooh. Not smart. They're getting aggressive behind us because we're pulling away a little bit. And if you have more of that distance between you, see, the red shells are going to come fast and furious. Oh, and I'm going to cosplay as the sad divorced girl. Don't do that. What does that cosplay look like anyway? Oh, you're toast. I don't know how... Oh, they're really far ahead at this point. Bonk. We are just continuing that. And see, that's what I'm talking about. They got so far ahead. Oh, are you serious? I was busy, big dog. Oh, come on now. Yeah, okay. It's going to be that kind of game. No, we're just going to bag. How about that? What if I just did the thing that I hate the most? And we still didn't knock Daisy out of first. After all of that, 4 red shells they survived. How am I missing all these items? Now I'm going to get redded. No, I'm not. Okay. I'm waiting for that banana or the boomerang to... Okay. Yeah. He's going to go up on that, but no. Secured the double. This may help. At this point, I don't even know what's real. Gotta get out of the blue shell's way. But she was right on the dash pad, as you'd expect. We have triple reds going into this, so we're at the mercy of the mushrooms now. And we got it! Okay, see, look at that! Zoom! We go right in there. And I was not optimistic. I was like, brr, brr, 7th, here comes the item train, brr, 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 brr. But here we are. Strategic. Or something. Or something. Why was I complaining about bagging before? Oh, because we got passed on Mario Circuit. Give us a vote here, chat. Whoosh. 1 is Cheap Cheap Beach, 2 is Mario Kart Stadium, 3 is Cheese Land, 4 is Ran Dom. That was really impressive, Full Metal, though. I can't believe it's been that long. I mean, we're well past our 4th anniversary, technically, at this point, right? But you've been subscribed and along for the ride for, what, 26 consecutive months? What did it say? 26-month streak. How about that? You win the prize. Whatever the prize is, you're going to win the prize. Oh, did I mention that there's giveaways we're going to do for PAX West? There's giveaways we're going to do at PAX West. So stay tuned for... Fort joined. I had Cheeseland right in front of me, and I didn't vote for Cheeseland. I apologize up front. But soothed by the fact that we have the Sonic 3 trailer out, and that is a big woo. Who saw it? Hands up in the chat if you saw the Sonic 3 trailer yet. Does that shit not look bonkers? Like, legitimately nuts. Like, we thought Sonic 2 was like crazy and loose and ridiculous and insane. 3 is gonna be absolutely ludicrous. I was so excited about it, I didn't get a good boost to start. But we love that. Oh, that was so clean. Busting out in front of him, so he definitely doesn't have a red shell. We can build a bit of a lead here. We're not going to get a boo until like the end of the first lap, so we are pretty safe. Now it's just kart fundamentals, y'all. Except for that part. Where the red shells are getting spicy. Gotcha. Got me. Look at all of this. There's boomerangs everywhere. It's Red Shell City. Would like some coins. Oh my god, again? How many shells could there possibly be? How many of them exist in this timeline? I'm gonna hold this, because we really want a mushroom going into that shortcut down there. Case in point. We've talked about this before, where those massive mushroom shortcuts at the end of a lap are absolutely soul-crushing a lot of the time, because you're in first, you're front-running, you're defending your position, and someone mushrooms up at the end. A lot of the time, you can't block it. And you can't get out of the way. So it is just a devastating... I don't want to be in front of this red shell. I do not want to be in front of this red shell. I didn't want to be in front of that red shell. That's beautiful, though. Did they bonk? Oh, they bonked! What? No! They bonked! You bonked! I saw you bonk! Where'd you come from? Oh, man. That was exactly the item drop you needed at the end, though. Wow-wee. Pain. All Shadow knows is pain. Good segue. Let's talk about the trailer some more. They should have given Shadow a Harley. Yeah, because Keanu, obviously. I saw a cool idea that the Quill Sonic gives Eggman might lead to Metal Sonic if there's 4. That would be nuts. Give us a vote here, chat. And these are all really solid choices. 1 is Piranha Plant Cove. Frankly, I could use the practice. 2 is Singapore Speedway. 3 is 3DS Rainbow Road. And 4 is Random. Please pick Piranha Plant Cove. Your boy needs the practice. It's gonna be insane. 2 Eggmans. We got Jim Carrey playing Gerald Robotnik as well as Dr. Robotnik. Just ridiculous. They did the like zap thing again. I don't think though, like I can't imagine the sort of Brinks truck they backed up for Jim Carrey to come back for this, because he traditionally doesn't do sequels. So not only did he do Sonic 2, but he's also doing Sonic 3. I can't imagine he would come back for a Sonic 4. So that would... Metal Sonic would kind of need to replace Eggman and Robotnik as the villain of the feature, if, you know, they're going to continue. And we got Piranha Plant Cove after all. Very good. Yes, it was Jim being both. He plays both Dr. Robotnik and his grandfather? Gerald. I think? Did we confirm that it's Gerald? Because then we'd have some time travel fuckery going on or something, right? I don't remember. You know, you're asking me to pull out my non-encyclopedic memory of Sonic Adventure 2, and that's just not going to happen. I'm a bad fan. Oh, maximum effort. I should have known. And that is the classic way that this happens. You're in first, you get the coin, second place gets the red shell, and you're automatically wrecked. Thankfully, you know, when we play in tournaments, it's usually 4-player play, especially a PAX, so that doesn't happen as much, if at all. Because red shells right off the bat in a 4-player race is rare. Whoa! Saving my bacon, thank you. I love this track, I really do. Just these super long airtime sections, just very cool stuff. Great song, too. It sounded good in tour, but the orchestration and arrangement of 8 just gives it so much more life, I think. That was a very lucky block on my part. You are hosed. Oh, I was like, please tell me I got them, too. We're just firing stuff. Ooh. That would have saved my bacon, too. That bullet is not looking good. Told you. Gotta start cycling through some items here. Unless we're content holding fourth, which honestly, sometimes you gotta be. Oof. Whoa! Alright, this is spicy. Oh, they want me dead. We're gonna zoom ahead here. Should I have saved it for a shortcut later on? Probably. Right here? Would have been nice. I don't know the track well enough to have that sort of strategy prepared. Well, my best friend is coming up. That bomb may stop them. It's too late. BRB, you better BRB. We're not going super long tonight. I probably have another hour in me. I'd like to be off by 11 Eastern. Like I was saying, your boy has a lot to do between now and Thursday morning when we ship up to Seattle for PAX West at last. I can't believe it's here. I really can't believe it's here. We got our media credentials a month or 2 months ago, something like that. So it has been, we've been on the road to PAX West for a solid month. So it's one of those things that just kind of like looms when you got a big trip coming up, you got a destination event, you got some marquee thing going on in your life. It's just always kind of on the horizon, and it slowly gets closer and closer and closer. And then all of a sudden it feels like it's smack right on you. And in a sense, it kind of sneaks up on you. So like, obviously we've known that this has been coming for months, but in a sense, for all the prep we've been doing and all the, programming work that's been done and all the amazing work that Sari and Baloney have done behind the scenes in terms of, getting new equipment and, polishing up our workflows and all these kinds of different things behind the scenes. It still feels like it's really snuck up on us, and at least for me. So it's coming up fast, and we are going to launch full on into this come Thursday. I took a bunch of time off of work for this, more than I even take off for East, which kind of makes sense because this is obviously a more involved trip. It's not, a 3-hour drive out to Boston. It's a 6-hour flight across the country. The lengths we go to for you people. We love you that much and appreciate you. Don't do it. Now you can do it. Thank you for doing it. Take that away from me a little. This turn is always hard because it's very shallow, so it's hard to hold the drift. So that's always been a tough one for me. But yeah, it really does feel like the show just kind of snuck up on us, despite months of planning and a lot of work behind the scenes to get ready for it. It just feels like all of a sudden, oh my god, PAX is here. We gotta leave in 18 hours or something crazy like that. 36. So we fly out early Thursday morning. Ugh. That was well timed. It was right after the item for me. Look who's playing Stardew. And that's a backbreaker. We're probably hosed here. I'm still defenseless, and now I'm in the dirt. And we're getting wrenched again. Good. Oh, get out of here. I just want to get moving again. Oh, for fuck's sake. Fuck off! What the fuck? Blast. Unless I time this. Almost that was dumb. That was really dumb. That lightning screwed everything. Red shell we couldn't avoid. Another red shell we couldn't avoid. I walked into those green shells, to be fair. But after that, it was all... That was it. BS. Alright, give us some goodies. 1 is Sunset Wilds, 2 is Dragon Driftway, 3 is Sherbet Land, 4 is Random. Give us a vote. Please do. Otherwise, generally, my hashtag strat is to focus on the tracks that I need practice on. And honestly, we may just dedicate the last half hour of this to just running tracks that I'm not as confident in, which is most of, especially the tour tracks later in the booster course pass. So waves like 4, 5, and 6, especially. Need some attention. We got to give them some attention. That's what we're going to do. Alrighty. We got Sunset Wild, so we're good there. Let's roll, folks. Zoom, zoom, y'all. Did you know you can change the color of the lights behind me? Wow! Exclamation point and then a color in chat on both Twitch and YouTube will change the color of the lights behind me. Oh. Over 50 different colors are supported. Check to see if your favorites are on the list. Get out of here. This Yosh thinks they are. I didn't even look to see... Oh, God. I'm just burning mushrooms left and right here. I was so far behind that. Give me a break. Are they gonna... Oh, they're gonna have dueling boomerangs. Dual rangs? Something like that. Oh, ho, 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 okay. I keep hitting this. Fucking seriously? The joys of having a subpar acceleration stat. You're just at the mercy of whatever is coming your way. I just want to point out that everyone around me has all of this shit, and I get a single mushroom in 7th. Come on! I better get a mushroom. I don't! Are you fucking with me? This is pathetic. Alright, fun. That hit no one. Didn't get it. Just missed it. And we're going to star through to the end here. We'll sneak into third, it looks like. For how crappy the middle of that was, that could have gone a lot worse. Okay. Where are we? Good. 1 is Hyrule Circuit, 2 is Mount Wario, 3 is Shy Guy Falls. I honestly might, for as much as I love the Mount Wario, I may random out of this just to try to get a little variation in the options here. Oh, we got a vote. Full Metal gives us Hyrule. Hyrule does rule. As do your choices. Did I tease some of what we're going to get to look at PAX West? Because I think if you're with us here, half an hour into Kart Night, I think you deserve a little teaser of what's coming up. What do you say? One thing that I really miss about PAX East is the number of kind of marquee AAA publishers that the show used to have that it just simply doesn't have anymore. After, you know, the pandemic kind of took its toll on live events and the timing of it relative to, you know, the game release cycle and the holidays, you know, being kind of in the middle of the spring. In recent years, you know, we just have not seen really any major AAA publishers outside of, you know, maybe Square Enix there and repping the show. So what's really great for us is West is much more loaded in that respect. Nintendo, Bandai Namco, Capcom, son of a bitch. My favorite AAA publisher, son of a bitch. We'll all be there with new games and wares that are not released yet, which is lovely, and frankly, a lot of the appeal of those kinds of shows, right? Where you want to go experience something that you cannot get at home. Particularly disappointing, I think, you know, when we went to East this year, back in March or whenever that was. Nintendo had a very small booth, smaller than anything that we had seen before. They were still putting it together during press hour and throughout Thursday, and it was entirely games that were released already. Some months old, some years old. Like Pokemon Legends Arceus was a big marquee offering there. And that's, frankly, not a marquee offering. You know, how long's that game been out? 2-3 years? Something like that? So they will have games that are fresh and new and not available yet. Primarily, we're looking forward to getting our hands on the new Legend of Zelda, as well as Super Mario Party Jamboree will be there. So I'm excited about that. I believe the Dead Rising remaster, I should have waited, but you know what? I'm not waiting. The Dead Rising remaster will be there, and I'm excited to see that. I remember seeing Dead Rising 3 or 4 at a New York Comic-Con many, many years ago, so that'll be fun. I think there's a new character for Street Fighter 6 they're premiering there. There's a new Monster Hunter demo for something. So there's good AAA content that we haven't seen at East in a very long time. Are you kidding me? I would have won if that Piranha didn't smash that, and if I didn't hit the wall. Ooh, close. That was risky. Stupid piranhas. So, that's going to be great. But aside from that, we have a ton of really cool indie content in the pipeline, and it's going to be very cool, I think. You know, we have made an effort recently, and we've talked about this on the channel before, to find interesting and novel, you know, indie games and content for you that may or may not already kind of have a built-in audience or people interested in it for one reason or another, whatever the unique hook is. And there's a lot of cool stuff that I'm very excited to get our hands on. Some will have demos out on Steam and the like, so you can check it out if you're interested. And we'll probably do what I'd like to do, if it, you know, is allowable from a, like, does everything run on Steam Deck? I'd love to do sort of like a recap stream after PAX of a lot of the games that we saw and are publishing, you know, interviews and hands-on previews for and the like. So that'll be really interesting. So I think I'm gonna say we have probably 6 or so interview and demo sessions explicitly lined up, and there's room for more throughout. So that's going to be very, very fun. So I think our goal is to eclipse PAX East 2024 in terms of overall content from us. And I think we can do that. There will be live streams. We're aiming, I think, for one a day. Oh, God. As we did for East. Oh, what? Come on. Yes, good. Don't you love it? I love hitting myself with my own items. How far is this going to get me? That's cute. It's a no coin kind of race, he said as he picks up a coin. Nope. That is exactly what I wanted to do. Baited the red shell, made it run into the guy in front of me. That was classic. That is just aggressive. It's kind of a dick move, but all's fair in love and Kart, and we know this. Sorry, not sorry. Nope. You learn to get out of the way. When you're driving straight into a double item box, especially if people are... Oh, you son of a bitch. They're directly in front of you. You learn to get out of the way so you're not in the trail of a green shell like that. All right, we got a big lead here. And the blue shell came out. So there's a rule, did you know, that blue shells can only happen at maximum once every 30 seconds. Now, there's obviously no clock or timer up. But, you know, you see one go out, you've got 30 seconds. And you can kind of estimate that. That's most of, like, most tracks are about that for a lap. Maybe a little less. Or a little more, I should say. A lot of them land around, like, 40, 45 seconds, right? Who hits the bomb? No one hits the bomb, but we are good. And see, no blue shell for the rest of the race, and there it comes. So was that 30 seconds? Maybe around there, 30, 40 seconds. Big brain, high IQ activity. As one hopes. So we are doing well here tonight, and that is a good vibe. That is a good sign. We like to see it. So was anyone around for our Jackbox night on Sunday? Give us a vote, by the way. 1 is Toad Harbor, 2 is SNES Rainbow Road, 3 is Los Angeles Laps, 4 is random. If you don't give me a vote here, I'll probably do LA Laps. So if you saw our stream on Sunday, you'll know that, you know, Jackbox continues to be a great time and a good way to interact with strangers and get, you know, eyeballs on you in a fun, anonymous, cooperative way, which we love. And what we're kind of considering doing is doing a more standardized kind of Jackbox thing. So maybe once or twice a month on weekends or, you know, on Tuesday nights, as usual, we do Jackbox. And we work in TKO or something in there somewhere. You probably know TKO, the shirt creation game. I do this like you're drawing the shirt. Has that feature where you can order the shirt that you design and Jackbox will have it printed and shipped to you. I'm really considering doing that, such that we play TKO for a round or two. The winning shirt, I have to order, as long as it's not something like flagrantly racist or like openly, you know, transphobic or something, you know, gross. I order the shirt and then I have to wear it on stream for the next Jackbox night. So if you do a really good job with your shirt design and it ends up winning, as voted by the community and by the player base, you know, then I have to wear it. And I think that's kind of cute and fun. So if that interests you, we are going to try to start rolling out Jackbox more consistently, probably in like the mid to late September timeframe, if it happens. So if that interests you, let us know, and you may well see it happen. Got another big lead here. Into the stadium with some just interestingly placed coins. I'm going to hold this here because boo. Exactly. And our friend is coming. I mean, we've got a pretty substantial lead here, and I'm going to grab double items. Gotta do it. So we pretty well survived that blue shell. Great timing on that blooper. We won't get another... Okay. That's why we shouldn't have thrown that coin, right? And immediate punishment for that. That'll teach me. Oof. Well, it secures us. What the fuck? How are you big? No way, how are you big? That didn't make a lick of sense. They were behind me in second place. Explain it. Did they have the shock? Did you bring a lightning bolt up to second place? I don't buy it. I don't buy it. Sus. I think the kids would call that V-sus. There is no way in hell. Oh, what the hell was that?
Suspicious you are.
My beautiful Yoda. What a shame. I'm using tilt controls. We gotta do the classic. I'm using tilt controls. Hooray. Give us a vote here, chat. And I mean, you know now, every game is an opportunity for Baby Park, but if you want to be that guy or girl, 1 is Cheap Cheap Beach, 2 is the Cloud Top Cruise, 3 is Baby Park, and 4 is Random. You could do that if you really want to. Guaranteed Baby Park. How about that? Oh, I love it. Alrighty. Well, I wonder what it's going to be. Oh, wow. Look, Baby Park. I'm so surprised. $6XX9. Thank you. Oh, it's Baby Park time. Oh, Baby Park. Should I have held that coin? No. We need coins in the beginning. Now we hold the coin. Not nearly as chaotic here with only 4 people. But honestly, I'll take it. This point is kind of a test of patience. Banana's going rogue, all these things going on. Okay, we're vulnerable. I don't like it. I have no idea what's happening behind me. I have no idea what lap everybody's on. He's a lap behind me at least. I'm getting hit by bullets in first. I've changed my mind. There's sufficient chaos, isn't there? I don't know who's where. I'm getting blued. I think. Is it going to hit me before I cross? It is. Oh man, and that's close too. But I'm like a full lap ahead, everybody. That was ridiculous. That, I mean, goes to show you, even with only 4 people, Baby Park is still an absolute menace. And almost trickier for the first place there, because you're getting whacked with all these different things. Bullets are hitting you. When are you ever going to get hit with a bullet in first? Like, all that chaotic stuff. That was just wonderful. All right, give us a vote here, chat. If you want to pick our track, you can either spell out the name or give us 1 through 4. 1 is Super Bell Subway, 2 is Ribbon Road, 3 is London Loop, 4 is Random. Get your vote in as quick as you can. I pick something when it's 2 to 3 seconds left on my screen, and especially on YouTube, I know that there is a pretty significant lag. So, like, as soon as you see those tracks, get them going. I did say I was going to practice the tour tracks, but here I pick Ribbon Road anyway. If you do want to join us, if you're new to the channel and want to join us, !FC or !friend code is the way to do it. We'll add you. You can join our lobby here, and you can race with us. Our homosexual testes are back. Nice. You're back from Jackbox. Nice to see you again. How you doing? No, you're right. You're right on time. We've been going. Who's very rarely, you know, do people hit streams like right when they start, right? You know, it typically takes us, you know, an hour or so for the regular viewers to trickle in. It's all good. It's all good. Come on, hang out. We're gonna hit the train, probably. No, we're good. We're practicing. Practicing for good old PAX West tournament time. I mean, this feels like a shakedown. I'm gonna be very nervous about like triple reds going ham and blue shells flying everywhere. Unless they get to the point, like, you can get so far ahead that everyone starts fighting themselves in like second and third with stars and triple mushrooms. So you kind of go untouched all the way up here. Probably should have kept the bomb. But that cycles it out for a boo. I don't even know how many boos we're going to get, because this is... What kind of room is this? This is crazy. How far ahead are we here? They're still going above me. I don't think I've ever crossed that bridge. That was good timing. And had racers, or crossed under that bridge and had racers there. That's a new one. Did I get booed recently? I don't think I did. Here comes our friend. We may finish. Oh, we're definitely going to finish before that hits me. Wow. Boom. That works. At that point, you just run your fundamentals, and honestly, that's a good way in the sort of actual environment of a multiplayer match to just get your fundamentals good. Refine your lines on each track, understand the item box positioning, all the good stuff you want to do, and that's why. That is, oh no. There's a bit of a gap in the room, I think. Try go with tour races. I haven't seen them. You mean like the tour tracks? We can vote for more tour tracks, sure. Starting here. So, I mean, we got 2 from the booster course pass here. Give us a quick vote here, chat. Would you rather Mushroom Gorge or Paris Promenade or Electrodrome? Give us a vote here. Oh, Xerox knows what to do. Smack that like button. Smack that like button for big ups. Do you want a big up? We're not about tiny ups in this house. We got the biggest ups this side of the Mississippi River. Give us some like buttons for big ups. We got the Paris vote in, so we're going for the Paris vote. So you haven't seen any of the tour tracks? I personally, now I'm going to soapbox a little bit. I really don't like tour. I had it on my phone for a while, played it pretty, first like for me. Thank you. Thank you. 6X, is it just 69? Is it 6XX9? How should I handle that? 8 Rand 8. Oh no. Big ups, all the way ups. Much appreciated. It boosts engagement. So I had Tour on my phone for a long time, and I played it very, very, very consistently. And I hate it. Low-key, I'm just kind of not about it, and I'll explain. Am I kind of a Kart 8 purist? Sure. Do I like the console entries a lot more? Like the traditional karts? Absolutely. Kart Tour is obviously designed around the frenzy mechanic and the triple item boxes and holding your combos for as long as possible. So yeah, there's racing involved, but it's not the... Did that bomb miss? That's upsetting. Weirdly, we have enough gap for me to have gotten hit by a shell, fall into the water, and still not really be contested. That's something. I'm going to eat those words in a second, pretty sure. Yep. Waiting for it. Hit me with it. Yeah, here it comes. It's me, Uncle Waluigi. Oh, maybe not. Menacing red shells. But no, I never loved that Tour was just so focused on that frenzy mechanic. The driving mechanics with the touch and tilt controls are very, very different from how Kart 8 handles. And I personally found it kind of difficult to compartmentalize the two. So the more I played Tour, the worse at 8 I got. And my bread and butter is kind of 8, and for a long time has been my entire personality. So I didn't want to keep making myself actively worse at this. So I, kind of gave up on Tour after a while, and frankly, I just don't find it as fun. Because I'm a ranked addict, and I suck the fun out of everything with Kart here. And there's that. They are so close behind me, I'm going to take this double item box. And I'm just getting flooded with items anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, but he's going to get it. Oh my god, please. Oh, no way! That is brutal. Okay, and that is Mario Kart in its purest form. All right, you're in his shoes. You're in second place. You're coming up in here. Brr, brr, brr. Oh, I got him. I got the red shells. We're good. Boom, we got him. He doesn't have any more defensive items. We're good. We're cruising to first. And then the blue shell targets you because I fell too far behind and you overtook me. That's Mario Kart. All right, give us a vote here, chat. 1 is Shy Guy Falls. 2 is Dragon Driftway. 3 is Cloud Top Cruise. 4 is random. You can also just type the name in. Call me 6 for short. I will do that. Don't use the thing. That's my thing. I'm using tilt controls. Hooray. That's patented. You're why Mario Kart needs ranked play. Yes, I am. It's me. Hi. I'm the problem. It's me. Ranked play update would bring Mario Kart 8 back to life a little bit. They're never going to do it. At least not with Kart 8, because it's not built to be a competitive game. I mean, the community makes it a competitive game. And in a sense, Nintendo has too, because they hold Mario Kart 8 invitationals at major shows like PAX. There's routinely online tournaments with prizes, so there's obviously a competitive factor built into it, but it's not like Smash, for example, where there's like a for glory mode versus casual play. I personally would appreciate a ranked segmentation for Kart Online. I think Tour had that even, where there was like a pro mode versus more casual online play, and it kind of like changed the rule set a little bit. I don't specifically remember how Tour did it, but I think they did segment out the more quote-unquote pro players and do some sort of ranked play. So do I think they'll do it? No. Do I agree that I think the game could use it? Yes. Oh, get away from me. Nice. That was about as good as we could have hoped for there. If I could have gotten a little closer to the boost pads, it would have been nice. I still wake up in a cold sweat and having nightmares about missing the shortcut. It is nerve-wracking. Especially live, like in tournament play, it is so nerve-wracking to hit that shortcut. I don't know why it bugs me so much, but it does. You ran out of cheese. No sandwiches today. Wasn't there like a damn motorcycle on the last sandwich? You can't be doing this to me. Well, they're burning through my defensive items pretty quickly here. And triple reds are impossible to avoid. But we have a pretty healthy lead. That's 2 super horns this game. Game is generous. And there you go. We barely get the generosity here. So you want to learn some fun facts about the Boo? I can tell you some cool things about the Boo. It only steals from players in front of you. So if you're in second place and you use the Boo, you better hope that first place has something good. Because that's the only way you're getting results out of it. And if you don't get anything off the Boo, I believe it's programmed to give you either a coin or a mushroom. So you always have something. I'm really going to get... Oh! Oh, that's close. That's close! Wow. What is... That got spicy by the end. I was getting a little cocky, wasn't I? And that's the glory of Kart. You can have like a half-lap lead, triple red shell, blue shell, red shell, red shell. Toast. The whole race depends on that last shortcut. Partially, yeah. I don't think it's as dramatic as others. So you'll see a lot of those last turn shortcuts. Give us a vote here, chat, if you want. Spell out the name, or 1 is Rosalina's Ice World, 2 is Mario Circuit, 3 is regular Mario Circuit, and 4 is random. What you kind of got to differentiate on there is like mushroom shortcuts or item shortcuts versus regular ones. So that one on Cloud Top Cruise is a regular shortcut that anyone can take. So you just have to have enough speed to be in the position to use it. So I was going to get blue shelled on the shortcut. Good choice. Rosalina's Ice World. My home turf. Hashtag Rosalina on a bike all day. Throwing it in the chat. Hashtag Rosalina on a bike all day. So you can use the Cloud Top Cruise shortcut as long as you have the speed for it. So like I said, I was going to get blue shelled there. So I didn't want to get caught mid-shortcut because then I'm going to lose my speed. I can't get off the leaves and I'm going to fall off. Or at least it ends up going a lot slower than just me taking the normal route. Now, that Boo didn't take the shortcut, and if they did, they would have won. Now that I'm replaying that a little bit in my head. So, unsure what the thinking was there. They were like throwing bombs at me, unless they were just kind of misaligned on it, but they would have had me. I think we ate each other's items. That's kind of funny. You can jump before and after the mushroom to get a little bit more leeway on those shortcuts, so you can make something like that. That's a very tight shortcut for one mushroom by itself. But if you jump, mushroom, jump, you can make it without any problem. Because even just a little bit of dirt or, you know, lack of traction there will cause problems. Oh, God. I think we're going to try to make him burn that. Or not. Okay. So see, even a little bit of dirt really slows you down, especially if you're a heavier character. So you can't afford to mistime that mushroom and hit the dirt, because you will be punished for it. I'm just in education mode today, I guess. Got him. Bombs are the deadliest weapon in the game. I contend that that's always true. Especially in... I'm taking that weird. in kind of smaller competitive play where it's only 3 or 4 people, a single bomb, because of how structured those games feel, will ruin your entire day. It is... Entire games are decided by one bomb in the right place at the right time. I've won entire tournaments that way, where I either outspeed a bomb, like I use a mushroom right when a bomb is dropped in front of me, I've won tournaments that way, or just the right bomb throw or the right timing behind you will knock a player out of contention for the entire race, and I've won tournaments that way. So the bomb in more kind of smaller scale gameplay, where there's 3 or 4 people in a game, is an absolute game changer, and on like a tournament or quote unquote like pro setting, it is by far the deadliest and most useful weapon or item you can get of any. Give us a vote here, chat. 1 is Wario's Gold Mine, 2 is Piranha Plant Cove, 3 is Merry Mountain, 4 is Random. You can also just say whichever one you want. Look at all that shouting fire. Our homosexual testes are shouting fire. And again, I know there is a little lag on YouTube. It does tend to be a fair bit farther behind. I'm going to go Piranha Plant Cove again, because I can use the practice. Make sure, if you do want to vote and you're watching on YouTube, you get your vote in like as soon as you see it pop up on screen. So like right there, 6 wanted Mary. But on my screen, I had already counted down to like 1 or 2 seconds, so I picked Piranha Plant Cove. And we got Sherbet Lane anyway, so that's my best recommendation there. I don't know if it's just like a YouTube ingestion thing of why YouTube tends to be so much farther behind Twitch. We use, full disclosure, pulling back the hood a little bit, we use Restream to broadcast out to both at the same time. And YouTube is consistently, Full Metal and Xerox have tested this, it's consistently, what, like 10, 15 seconds behind? So Twitch is far ahead of YouTube in that regard. But, I mean, aside from that, you know, we just want you to watch it. keep it on the YouTube if that's where you're comfortable. Frankly, that's where a lot of growth for the channel is happening, with all the interviews and PAX things and hands-ons and whatever. We're just built different. Yes, you are. More power to the tube. Ooh, you're gonna regret that. I'm gonna regret that. Well, that didn't go so well, did it? I knew. I saw that green shell was in back of me, and then, whoops. It's hard to avoid. Can't be constantly flipping backwards. Okay, see? That's exactly what I'm talking about. One well-timed bomb can change everything. Now, I may end up surviving that, but certainly not for, you know, proper avoidance technique. And here comes our best friend. Not on me this time, and... Okay! I thought I was getting out of the way of that, so it might as well have hit me. Are you fucking with me? Get out of here. Ugh. Well, now it's proper chaos, huh? No, really? Bye-bye. You don't have coins either. Alright. I'm gonna be risky. That paid off. Get some coinage going. We have the front running. We have enough space for me to cycle those out. So you kind of got to watch, because if people are right on your tail and you cycle the items out like I did, you may not have enough time between you dropping the item, getting the item box, watching the item cycle, popping your coin if you get that first, and then getting your defensive item out. Trying to do all of that in between someone who's like 30, 50 feet behind you throwing the red shell, you're not going to make it. So in that case with the banana, you're better off just holding it and going, you know, single item, which is probably a coin. Because if they're behind you with a red shell, you're not going to drop a banana, get all your items, pop the coin you inevitably get first, and then get your defensive item out in the time it's going to take for the red shell to get you. Because you need probably a good, I'm going to say 2 to 4 seconds of buffer time to do that, to do all of those steps if you're going to change out. 4 is random. Oh, sorry. I I know it's behind me, and if you're not used to the game, 4 is always random. So you can give a vote here. We got Baby Park. Every match is an opportunity for Baby Park. I'm waiting. Didn't make it. We're going for Baby Park. Sorry, 6. But that's the thinking. And again, that's one way to approach Kart. You start thinking about that strategically, and it's a damn good way to suck the fun out of playing casually with friends at a party. So, oh no. Oh, please. Someone's got to moderate this game. I know it's old, but geez. Whew. I mean, it's an uncensored, mature audiences only stream, but damn, that's aggressive. GBA Mario Circuit. A lot of Mario circuits. When you have 96 tracks in your game, you're going to repeat some circuits, most likely. You get nice long straightaways like that, you can afford a look back or two to see what the competition's doing. You know what I really miss? You remember Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U, the original release? You could look down at the gamepad, and the gamepad would show you everyone's positions kind of in a list, but also what items they had. Back in that game, there were no double item boxes. It was all single item, and that was a big change to the item structure, I remember. With how, like, you could hold an item, like, your held item was your item. You couldn't, like, drag something behind you and have something in the item box up top. Here comes our buddy. Well, we're back up and running. That's about as good as we could hope for there. So I really miss that because obviously that puts so much more planning in your hands. Okay. Pretty good throw, though. It's, I miss that because you were in so much control. Like, I can see, you know, that they have a red shell behind me or that they have triple reds behind me. I can plan accordingly. Or I know they only have a banana, or I know that, you know, they have whatever they have. And I miss that. Obviously, there's more guesswork involved like it used to be. So it was something that we, you don't know what you got till it's gone. I do miss it. All right, give us a vote here, chat. 1 is Calamari Desert, 2 is Mario Kart Stadium. Right in there with Calamari from Fort. Good job. Less than 36 hours. Yes, Fort. We are out in a day and a half. Holy Lord. So what do we got here? I'm going to say 2 to 4 seconds of buffer time. Says Xerox. For example, I heard you finish saying 2 to 4 seconds of buffer time from Emily's Twitch about the time you started saying it on YouTube. Interesting. 6 says it's more than that. 4. It's more than 4. I'm on YouTube and it's like 15. Baloney said blue. Emily and I are on the same network though, so it's representative of the difference from the stream backend. There you go. It can also end up serving and kind of lagging out or kind of extending the delay over time as you watch. So sometimes it does build up more of a gap. Sometimes refreshing the stream does help that, and it kind of catches you up, so to speak. Calamari Desert. My cat ate a spider. Oh, dear. The hunter/huntress. Someone asked, do we have any confirmed booths that we're going to for PAX West? Yes. I think, like I was saying before, we have probably 5 or 6 confirmed developer interviews at this stage. Say held on to it because I didn't know where that red shell was going. Double protection. We love it. I'm going to keep it a surprise. We did see your comment on the aggro crab, and we'll try to give that a look. I mean, we'll certainly have time. We have 4 days. Oh, God. Fuck that up real good. Oh, man. Again, I hate these long, slow turns on Calamari Desert. the bike's kind of harder drift radius makes them tricky. And it's very hard to hold long drifts on those very shallow turns. So you almost are better off taking a piecemeal and doing a lot of little mini turbos. Because otherwise you just run off into the dirt. And for heavier characters, again, that is devastating. But yeah, we have a bunch of booths that we're going to check out. And like I was saying before as well, because there's a much better AAA presence at West than certainly there's been at East for some time, we're definitely checking that out as well. Nintendo has multiple upcoming games that we're going to get a great hands-on with, including the new Legend of Zelda, as well as... So this is what I'm talking about with cycling the items, and I didn't even do it properly. But that's about, you know... I didn't force the banana to pop up, but that's about how much time it takes, or it can take. So you got to do all those actions to get another defensive item out. So we'll be checking out the new Zelda and Super Mario Party Jamboree, which will be super fun. So glad to have Nintendo's booth there. The Dead Rising remaster I'm excited to check out. I think Capcom will be there with that. There's a new Monster Hunter demo, but I'm definitely not the guy to go to for Monster Hunter stuff. We can check it out. Sari or Baloney may have a little bit more experience than I do, but we're definitely not the experts there. Give us a vote here, chat. 1 is Paris Promenade, 2 is Amsterdam Drift, 3 is Peach Gardens, and 4 is Random. We're gonna we're random. You know what? We're gonna random out of the tour tracks. We had requests for tour tracks. As you wish. And we're down to 4 people. Can you ask about Pikmin 4 DLC? The lowly booth workers must have some insight. Oh, I know that was sarcasm. We would not get the exclusive scoop on anything related to that from them. You can be sure of that. What do we got here? Going to Peach Gardens? Yeah. Wonderful. But it's going to be great. We have a lot of interesting booth tours and interviews already scheduled. We're going to naturally stumble upon more as we venture around. And you'll just have to wait and see. So if you're interested in the PAX coverage, and you damn well should be, make sure you're subscribed here on YouTube and following here on Twitch. But especially the YouTube, because that's where all the cool developer interviews are going to go, and game previews and the like, so you definitely want to be plugged into that. Shit. So you don't get a double item box, and that's the price you pay. Yep, you let that red shell go. Whoa! I see how it is. Didn't get the... Oh, really needed the boost there. Monster Hunter would be a fun video to do. Is it really hot right now? That is one franchise I will admit total ignorance on. Whoa. Let's be bold. So see, in that case, you lose the boomerang because it can't come back to you with double items. So you kind of have to make a judgment call on that. And triple greens in first. I was just gonna say that it's unbeatable, and we immediately got beat. I'm going the wrong way. This is why we practice. Got him anyway. That'll teach you to steal from my pantry. Ooh. Gonna hang out here. Let that piranha do its thing for a while. Ooh, probability's low here, so I'm gonna pop that. get a drift going there. I love doing the track in reverse. Such a great way to mix it up. And that's that. Monster Hunter definitely has some hype on it right now for sure. Good to know. We need a Lou Watches the Monsterverse Movies Plays Monster Hunter podcast episode soon. Honestly, it might be fun to do a virgin Monster Hunter playthrough. Like, here's someone who's never played Monster Hunter playing a Monster Hunter game on stream for the first time. That would be fun. Rosalina's Ice World, you got it. I was like, Phantom folks? There was no one there. I'm spooky. I'm Ghost Boy. Here's to that. That would be fun, though. Let me see. Monster Hunter PAX West. We're going to look this up live. Monster Hunter Wilds will be playable at PAX West. Let's take a look at what Capcom has on offer here. Play Monster Hunter Wilds, Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster, and more. It's the global hands-on debut of Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster. Also at PAX West is Street Fighter 6. And it looks like Ace Attorney Investigations Collection. Toad Circuit! Who did this? Monster Hunters is Dark Souls boss fights every round. I don't know if you like Dark Souls. Does it play like Dark Souls? So here's the thing. I don't like Souls games myself. And that's because even the more accommodating ones, I'm a little bitch boy and I think they're too hard. Obviously, you have to go into fights with a lot of planning and strategy because your attacks take a long time to, get off, and they can kill you very quickly, and you have to be very methodical about it. And I just never found it super fun. It's not a kind of challenge that resonates with me. So, I've played Elden Ring, or I tried to play like Dark Souls 2 back in the day. Just Bloodborne, never really got into it. Now, if Monster... Oh my god. Okay, a lot of bananas out here. What? Oh no, I gave up the game. Maybe. Oh, he's going for that shortcut. I don't think so. Almost. If I'd gotten those a little bit sooner, that would have worked. Basic mechanics are similar, but it's not impossibly difficult, plus it's super fun with friends. Here's the question. What's the, attack structure look like? Are there those big, long animation wind-ups? Does it take forever to get an attack off, or is it a little more... I'm trying to think of a something comparative. A little more responsive, let's say. Not that something like Elden Ring isn't responsive, but you know what I mean? Everything has a delay, everything takes time, everything needs to be super, kind of thought out in advance and very carefully study the boss's patterns and all these kinds of things. Just not my bag, baby. Depends on which of the 14 weapons you use. They all have different speeds. Okay. So, I mean, we can certainly potentially try it, but fair warning, it's going to be most likely pretty lackluster. Let's see. Also, Bandai Namco will be there, PAX West. What are they bringing? Take a look here in a sec. We got Ice Ice Outpost to deal with first. Love us some Ice Ice Outpost, an underrated gem, I think, from the original DLC for Mario Kart 8. Oh, he wants that banana. I didn't want that red shell, though. Oh, you sick little... Ooh. I got the... double items off a single box. That's... Don't you love when you just sit in front of it? Nothing feels worse than having to go in a straight line for a long period of time with not a lot of coins in your pocket. I'm not good at that shortcut. I'll try it. I gotta catch up to Chuckaroo here. Nope. Oh, we're gonna be punished for that too? Come on. He's gonna run away with it. How am I supposed to catch Chuck now? No more red shells. I gotta catch Chuck. We got a mission here. Oh, that's gonna catch Chuck. That's coming for old Chucky for surezies. Now we're caught up. And we got him. Okay. And he'll be back in item hell soon enough, potentially. Second super horn in a row. Take note, folks. This is a momentous occasion. Can't remember the last time that's happened. I've never seen anything like it. The irony of having the horn and having to take the blue shell anyway, and he would have won that anyway. He had a red shell. That's fine. There's a back and forth. All right, PAX West for Bandai. Bandai Namco will feature titles such as Dragon Ball, Sparking Zero, Little Nightmares 3, Unknown 9 Awakening, and Sword Art Online Fractured Daydream. Sure. None of these... I'm certainly not the Dragon Ball connoisseur. Unknown 9. Master the mysterious dimension known as the Fold and protect humanity from the dangerous Ascendants faction. Take a look at some of that. We're randoming out here. Okay. If you like slow, hard-hitting attacks, you can use Great Sword and Hammer, but those require more positioning. If you want quick attacks and mobility, you can use Dual Blades or Sword and Shield, plus there are other... Oh, Sword and Shield. Others in between, ranged weapons. Little Nightmares. Do we like Little Nightmares? Hold on, I'll go back. Little Nightmares. 3. Not out yet. We like that. This is a legit thing, huh? You want us to check out Little Nightmares 3? Okay, maybe we will. See, this is why we solicit feedback from the community before we go. And that'll be, assumedly, a pretty big one since, you know, that's going to be a major booth presence. Get out of here, Chuck. We got to have a discussion. No booze yet. Excuse me. Those are well-timed reds, though, because they, you know, eliminate my second item. Oh, and he's coming with the red. No, is it broken? Nope, here it comes. Right on schedule. Ooh! The carnage right in front of ye. Alright, you take him. If you'd be so kind, or don't. Don't save that red shell on my account. Did he toss the red shell backwards? I don't want to do that. I'm just going to keep pace with him here. He really likes trying to cut that corner. There we go. Let's see if that's going to pay off for us now. Our rogue green shell up in front. Did we hand him a mushroom going into this final shortcut? We very well might have. And we did, but it doesn't matter, baby! Ooh. My pal's racing! Yes. Pal is racing. So I saw someone was subbed on YouTube. Thank you so much for the new sub. Really, really appreciate that, of course. And you know what? The Green Hill Zone, of course. Look at those lights go. Oh, you want to talk about an all-star lineup on this? Could you ask for better? Oh. It's almost like it's paradise. It's like, do you pick the hot fudge sundae or the tiramisu or the creme brulee? Everything is just gonna satisfy. But the crowd has spoken. You lead me away from my dojo. Wii U Rainbow Road is my favorite track in the game. S tier, S plus, top track. And that's one of my famous Mario Kart hot takes, because very few people, that is a true, oh baby, a triple kind of moment. And we may get it. No. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yes. Let's go. We're in the dojo. Is Chuck still here? Chuck is still here. And Top Banana has arrived. Oh my goodness. Lou has a Sophie's Choice moment. Wayne Mile, I immediately shot the other two kids. My dojo. All right, we got a healthy chat here in the moment. Share your favorite track from Mario Kart 8 in the chat. It could be base game, it could be booster course pass, it could be original DLC. What is your favorite track in the game? Vinny is on it. Our requisite light changer. We're going to work on pulling an early lead here. Doing the needful. Good timing there. Now we have to start being mindful of booze. And our friend. Oh, I was really baiting it. I was going to try to clear it, but I couldn't do it. Oh, we might have whacked Luigi there. Oh, double bomb. Not what I wanted to do. They did not take the shortcut. That's interesting. And that's objectively proof that the shortcut is faster. Or not. Where'd you come from? Bad time for that to hit. Whew. Deftly done. That was that got me a little sweaty. That was a lot I had to do in succession there. This is not a giveaway by any stretch of the imagination here. We are just holding on. Oh, no! Oh, that's a backbreaker, folks. Brutal timing on that one. We've got one banana going into this. Can we do it? Can we show everyone who's boss on our own dojo? Oh, yeah, we can. You can't stop me. You can't stop me. You can't stop me. Nice save. That was brutal. Oh, the timing on that shock was awful. Awful. But we pulled through. Damn, that is how it goes. You come into my house, you're playing by my rules. Have at it, folks. I am that guy who picks that track in tournaments also, especially like if I'm in like the finals or like top 4 or top 8. We got a Sherbetland vote. Suffer. I don't mind Sherbetland. Sherbetland's fine. They spelt it wrong. What did they spell wrong? Sherbet or Sherbert? Now we're gonna have that debate. My counselor also told me I need to be mindful of booze. There you... Uh-huh. Mount Wario is definitely my favorite base game track, probably in my top 5. It's a good one, for sure. It's definitely top 5. It's the most mid track of Double Dash. You ready for my real Mario Kart hot take? Double Dash is mid. I'm gonna lose all credibility right there. But I never liked Double Dash. Okay. See how I hit Chuck and he didn't actually stop? Love that. I didn't get a boost off of that either. What's going on? I call shenanigans actual shenanigans now. That's just some fuckery. Well, we all know that Koopa Cape is for psychopaths anyway. Yes! Unbelievable. Completely planned. Absolutely intentional. Chuck's got his revenge for the time being here. That was cool. So I was able to get an item box off of that, despite not actually going up on the half pipe thing, which is cool. It's nice to know you can do that. Oh, that lightning might have stopped Chuck from getting hit by the blue shell, and that sucks. That's a good line to take there. I gotta remember that. We are barreling into this. Jeez. Holding. Fair enough. That was kind of chaotic, so I will take that. But why though? Boo has no Z or E in it, unless you want there to be a Z or an E in it. I don't. We usually only drink on weekend streams, but Lord knows I thought about it today because we're celebrating. This is the last stop on the road to PAX East or PAX West. What the fuck? I'm surprised I went that long without slipping. $10. And Sari and Baloney will keep me honest on this. $10 while we're at the show. At some point, I have to start an interview over because I introduce it as back on the show floor at PAX East instead of PAX West. I know I'm going to make that mistake. I absolutely know it. Bowser's Castle. PAX West. Cover all my bases. Absolutely. It's going to be like... And it's the same intro every time, and that's why it's just like so ingrained in me because for a decade plus, I've been saying, here at PAX East, interviewing, at the show floor at PAX East. Now I gotta remember, it's PAX West. What's up, everybody? Lou from Hypocritic here, back on the show floor at PAX West 2024 in beautiful Seattle, Washington. I just gotta say that over and over and over again. That's my mantra in the mirror. Intro 1 is PAX North, just to be funny. PAX Australia. If we have, we've done that before, at least maybe not for like Hypocritic, but for other places that I've produced content. We've done joke intros like that with developers who are funny about it and want to, play along. A really memorable one was we interviewed one of the lead developers behind Street Fighter 4 back when that was coming out. And we did a quick, like, joke intro for the site that I worked. See, I hate these turns so much. Calamari Desert is really my kryptonite. Really struggle with it. Oof. Sorry. But we, I think it was PAX 2020. I fucking suck. What's going on? Can't see out of the dirt. It's really like... Oh, come on, man. That wasn't even my fault. Oh, this is brutal. Was he drafting, standing perfectly still? I fucking hate this. Oh, see, they're bagging. Top Banana's bagging, you little dweeb. That wasn't nice of me. I'm sorry. But we don't stan bagging here. Stan is a term. Ask your TikTok friends. Son of a bitch. Oh! It could have gotten worse. Honestly, that was pretty well timed. That was a good triple mushroom. Dodging that, not great. The bagger got rewarded and got third. That's... Feels bad, man. Like, it works. Bagging works a lot of the time, and that's the annoying part. It sucks the like, competitive spirit out of the game. It's just cheese. You know, like, you know how you can cheese games where you, like, have a particular strategy that's busted, or you exploit, you know, something that, you know, a mechanic that wasn't designed a certain way, but you can take advantage of it. I'll take the bootleg for sure. It's absolutely cheesing, and I don't know, it's lame. I'm not about it. I'll die on that hill. That's fine. But no, what I was saying was, as kind of a bonus for the site that I was with before we launched Hypocritic, we had like a Saturday night news show where we would, you know, put a lot of content from shows like PAX East when I would go on Comic-Con, and we did a joke intro for that, or we filmed a joke intro for it, where we started the interview with, like, you know, hey, we're interviewing Street Fighter 4, so, you know, I was like, how angry are these streets, or why are these streets fighting? And the guy was like, the developer was like, oh, you know, they're just super mad. I think they got a virus. And we were like, all right, well, the virus makes the streets fight. Thanks for watching, everybody. And then we, like, cut to the color bars and, like, the off-air, like, beep. Like, it turns out that was PAX East 2020, and COVID flared up like a month later. So, needless to say, that intro did not stay published for very long. Touch, in hindsight, you know, a touch untenable. So, I'm just kind of focused here for a moment. Well, that'll teach you. Definitely want to make sure you give yourself enough time on those item boxes. You can't have 2 defensive items, can you? You do! Jeez. Tough sub. Helps if you drift the right way. Wrecks the line. Look at how painful that was. Oh, here comes our buddy. It's probably too late. You enjoy that? That's fine. Damn, Hio got the inside. We did get the inside scoop on it. It's challenging. Just lettuce, no cheese. The cheese ran away. Don't tell Baloney. Don't tell Sari that. Don't tell them that cheese ran away. if you're new to the channel, you don't know, but cheese, we have a long-running joke about cheese. Well, first of all, there's Stay Fresh cheese bags. That's our outro for every stream. That's our outro for every review that we do. Which, is it too corny to do that in interviews? We don't say, like, I think we have a separate outro for PAX interviews where it's like, you know, keep it tuned here for more from PAX whatever all weekend long. Is it too cheese or too cringe to be like, in person, Stay Fresh cheese bags, we'll catch you back here real soon? Because it's an in-joke for the community. Like, the developers don't understand that. You know, no one you're interviewing is going to get it. Stay Fresh bag de queso. Bag. That's good Spanglish. Ooh, we got a tour track after all. How has streaming been going on YouTube? I see we're getting more new people popping in, and that's cool. Yes. It's been pretty good. So, I mean, you see some relatively new faces in the chat here tonight, and thank you, all of you, very, very much for hopping on in. Some were hashtag keep the cheese. Some were new gets from Jackbox Night. Others, you know, it builds the community either way, and we're very happy to stream on both platforms. Because I think there's a ton of value in putting this stuff up on YouTube. And then they're naturally archived on the YouTube channel anyway, which is very quickly becoming more and more of our general content hub. And where we're frankly seeing much faster growth. I'm not doing well drifting here. Ironically, because it's Amsterdam Drift, right? Those O's always remind me of ARMS, and then I get sad because I think about ARMS. We should do an ARMS stream soon. How about that, chat? After PAX, we'll do, maybe we'll get an ARMS stream going. Ugh. Not a whole lot of shocks here tonight. I'm kind of surprised. Normally they're all over the damn place. Every night brings you something different, doesn't it? Oof. And here comes our friend. Well, they're definitely catching up now. I had a pretty big lead there. Just gonna narrow the gap, which may make my life easier, may make my life harder. Remember the tulip field, you gotta angle yourself to the right a little bit, coming out of that jump. Nice drop there. That enables me to get a double item box, so I can defend again, and not have to worry about, you know, another rogue red shell. But we're good. If you're real tactical about it, right, you can drop the banana right before the red shell hits you because it locks on the straight path. A little tougher when you're on a curve, right? But in that case, it was really, really key because I was able to drop the banana when the red shell was already on a straight target. It hit it, so I'm safe from the red shell, and then I get a double item box so I can confirm a defensive item. Instead of dragging the banana through the item box, I only get one item out of it because I have to drop the banana after, and then I would probably get a coin, and I would be screwed if there was another red shell right behind. So, tactical stuff. Give us a vote here, chat. 1 is Daisy Circuit, 2 is Excite Bike Arena, 3 is Royal Raceway, 4 is Random. What do you think? But no, the YouTube streams have been very, very good. Cringe? Maybe, but it adds character. We don't want to cringe too much, I don't think. But we'll consider. I'll workshop it with Sari and Baloney and see what they think. Oh, we got to roll out like new thumbnails. We got new graphics for this. It's going to be great. So for those of you just joining us or who are new to the channel, we have been on the road to PAX West all month long, bringing you convention-centric content and streams relative to the PAX experience. And we are on the last stop of that road tonight. Last stop on the road trip with more Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. There's a ton of Mario Kart tournaments at PAX. We are no stranger to that. Sometimes I have to like justify my resume here, but I'm a multi-time PAX East Mario Kart 8 champion. Won tournaments there in 2019, 2022, and I want to say 2023. I gotta check, but I'm a 3-time PAX East champion, so there you go. Justifying my resume. Tied for second in 2020, I believe. 1 in 2019, 1 in 2022, and 2023, I think. No such luck at East this year. Sometimes it happens. Aha! What? Just rude. No respect for your elders. Your elder statesman Mario Kart is here. Come on. The back-to-back multi-time 1988 and 1999 2000 Gaming Championship extraordinaire. Something like that. I gotta go dig up the medals. They're in, I think they're in, like, our memory box here. Because weirdly, I don't just display my PAX tournament accomplishments around the apartment. If you can believe it. Oh, God. Damn red shells, man. Ooh, they wanted me dead. Not gonna have it, buddy. So what I was saying is that we're going out to PAX West in, what, like, less than 36 hours from now. And we're going to be bringing you hot, fresh, off-the-press content, fresh out of the oven, just for your eyes and ears, all weekend long. So if you're not subscribed to our YouTube channel here, please do click into that. Follow us on Twitch. We'll have live streams pretty much every day of the show, I do believe. We'll have hands-on previews, interviews, all sorts of fun stuff all throughout the Labor Day weekend, so you'll definitely want to spend it with us. So do consider following or subscribing, and we always appreciate the support. 1 is Rosalina's Ice World, 2 is DK Summit, 3 is Tokyo Blur, 4 is Random. Let's get a vote here in the chat. Let's see what we got. For those of you that have, I don't think we have alerts on for YouTube activity, but for those who have subscribed or are engaging with the YouTube content and the streams, we deeply appreciate it. Let's go DK Summit here. I'm going to be in full Ruby Rose from Ruby cosplay. Volume 7. I did, Full Metal did tell us that, and that's going to be very exciting to see. You should wear your PAX medals every Mario Kart 8 stream, to be honest. That's cringe. I feel like that's a little excessive. For like a couple races as a joke, maybe. But if I ever actually start taking that seriously and being like, dude, you can't do this, I'm a multi-time medalist in Mario Kart. Just take me away. It's not that serious. Some people do put a lot of stock in that kind of thing, which I guess I understand to an extent, but you know, I mean, it's a, while the competition is fierce, it is a tournament at a gaming convention. Please keep it in check, folks. Am I proud of it though? Absolutely. God, absolutely. Hell yeah. We work hard for those medals, damn it. Because that shit's not easy. You get some legitimate, like, national world level players at those tournaments. So you are fighting every step of the way. That shit is not a gimme. And then you have stuff like the Mario Kart 8 Invitational and official tournaments that Nintendo puts on that have, like, actual prize pools and you know, incentives, and then it's just next level. Just absolutely ridiculous. So it's very, very fun. But you gotta keep, like with everything in life, you gotta keep it in check a little bit. I love when there's a smaller lobby, because I get out of the lightning bolt faster. And that is exactly how much time you need to go through the item box, get your coin out of the way, and pull up your defensive item. That's exactly the sort of timing that I was talking about earlier in the stream that you need to think about. Oh, lovely. Love stealing some shrooms. Cleared. Ba-boom! Okay. I'm gonna say we'll maybe do 1 or 2 more races here, get to an even 2 hours, and call it. Like I said, your boy's got a lot to do between now and Thursday morning. Turns out corporate life and real life and Josh and work gets in the way. I have a lot of stuff because I'm taking, you know, obviously you get Labor Day off here in the States, but give us a vote here, by the way. 1 is Dolphin Shoals, 2 is Yoshi Circuit, 3 is Waluigi Pinball, 4 is Random. I have to clear out because I'm off Thursday, Friday, and Tuesday, so I have to like get basically all of that work done that I would have queued up on those days wrapped up by you know, end of day tomorrow. So that's it's gonna be a long day for me tomorrow, is what I'm getting at. Toad Harbor. Classic mainstay in the tournament circuit. Mahomes? Yo, my homeboy's here. Not a Chiefs fan. Still my homeboy. Fantasy football starting soon. Football in general is starting very, very soon. That's also snuck up on me severely, and I am so hyped for it. I am so ready for football to be back. Just Toad Harbor things. We'll drag this because there's no boo basically throughout the whole first lap. I'm fucking dumb. We just gotta let them catch up a little bit. Reduce the risk of triple reds. It's a tactical move. Shut up. Whoa, that was close. Jeez. Love the music here, though. Just as an aside, it's fantastic. 2 defensive items, perfect timing for the red shells. Now I'm waiting for the triple reds to just accost my soul here. Ha! We used the trolley. Always use some stage hazard or other player to your advantage in those situations. If you have the trolley car, block the red shell with it. Don't waste an item. That would have been nice like 5 seconds earlier. I'm not going to take that boost ramp this time because I need the double item box here. There isn't a double item box. Shit. Again, this is why we practice. I thought there was. Keeps us close to the ground here, though. Tight turns, whatnot. That's helpful. That's very helpful. Enjoy your coin. That's gotta be that, and I know it from experience, but that's gotta be so aggravating. You're like in the thick of item hell back there. You're trying to like get a little bit of momentum going, and you get a damn coin. It's like, give me a break. And that is a perfect one to go out on. Great stuff. Well, thanks for hanging out, chat. This was good. And now I think the road to PAX West is finally complete. And we will see you at the show. How about that? Did everyone eat and drink water today? Please, important. Your homosexual testes are checking up on you. So make sure you're hydrating. Make sure you're nourishing yourself. I had a whole glass of water while we were here. Important to check in and do self-care. Thank you for the reminder. Hope you enjoyed the road to PAX West here, and we will be joining you from the convention later this week. So stay tuned to the Twitch and the YouTube, especially the YouTube starting on Friday. We're going to be rolling out convention content all weekend long and in the days and weeks afterward, because there's no way we're going to get through editing the whole thing. and everything we have on offer. So thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed the road to PAX West. It is finally over. We are at the last stop, and we will see you in Seattle. Exclamation point Discord gives you a link to our Discord community if you're not in there. There's a dedicated channel for PAX West content as well. So if you like what's going on here, you want to be a little more engaged with us, we don't bite, we swear, at least not hard, that's a good place to do it. Otherwise, we'll see you in Seattle. Thanks so much for watching. This has been Hypocritic GG. Stream it on Twitch and YouTube. I'm Liam Cheatspeak, and so excited for PAX West. Hope to see you there. And by there, I mean on here, because we'll be there and you'll be here. And that's like you being there. Perfect. Stay fresh, cheese bags. We'll catch you back here real soon.